Hey guys, Argus here. So we have news for both JP and Global. Since there's not that much in either, so there's not that much Global news, I'm gonna combine the two news together. So for Global, and the next maintenance is coming out tomorrow, or not tomorrow, tonight. So here we're getting a battle event, we're getting a growth event, we're getting 100% hammer of success rate, which sucks that it's just a special event. Because in JP, it's been this way, guaranteed for a while now. Some training grotto missions, the one where you get like an extra purple stone, or you get an extra hammer, or it's ones that give you those type of rewards. The ones that pop on the bottom and say if you do this, you get this, right? Daily task rewards increased. This is good. This should have happened already. This should have happened when this banner left, but it didn't. She's good on the part 2 ticket and these two. He's good on part 2 ticket and this one. Really good because, she's actually a really good unit and he's really good for CC. We're getting Lost Fane's animation, which is really nice. We've been missing that for a long time. That should have came out with Lost Fane because it makes sense it comes out with Lost Fane, not with the one Escanor. But that's fine. Let's see here. These are ending and then this are just resetting, right? I'm pretty sure these are just resetting, so... Now that's out of the way, let's move on to the JP news and talk about some special JP news. So there's a festival unit coming to JP. It's been 2 months since, well, not Lost Fane, it's thinking about Lost Fane, Salt Melee was here. So it is about time we get a new festival banner. It's roughly 2 months, because he released at the end of December and it's at the end of February. So yeah, it's 2 months. So they're going to announce more than likely a festival unit here, right? That's what they should do. And it doesn't say anything. It doesn't mean anything because he's usually always there. But Gowther's VA is right here. So Gowther's VA would be there. More than likely, I'm thinking it's either going to be Merlin or Gowther. Now, if it's Gowther, I'm thinking it's going to be Wheelchair Gowther, right? Wheelchair Gowther is... Oh boy, I like Wheelchair Gowther. He's a Chad. He had to be locked up because he was so smart. How smart he was. And he's like a really, really cool character in the anime and slash manga. I really like him. He could be a really strong unit. That also means that we're going to get a third Gowther. But that's fine. I don't know exactly what they're going to do with him. Because based off what we've seen him know for what he does, he's probably going to be a really... What's the word? Technical unit. Like, you have, like, Escanor, who's, like, a really, really strong unit. It's just, like, pure attack. You have someone like, let's say, Merlin, right? Merlin is a defensive unit. It's a support unit, right? He's going to be the one that's kind of going to be a trickster, right? I guess that's the right word for it, like the other Ghosts do. They got rank ups, they got attack skills, attack by ult gauge, that type of stuff. But I don't know. He's probably going to be a debuffing unit, basically. I don't know exactly what they're going to do with him, though, because... I mean, he didn't actually do much, right? We only know... The only thing we know he did was that he tricked the all the commandments in the Demon King and to make and let him escape forcibly. That's the only thing we know he did. He didn't really fight any, at least not that I remember. The second unit that would be... Lolly Merlin. This Merlin right here. This is the Merlin that appears in the anime / manga, and she's the one that this is Merlin's true form, because Merlin. Yeah, let's see. Let's get a better picture. Merlin was a young kid whenever she figured out how to freeze time and everything for herself. So when she's a kid, she froze time for herself, and she's been alive ever since then, but she's never aged because she froze time. This is also the Merlin that tricked the Demon King, and this is when we revealed that this is the one that tricked the Demon King and the Goddess Cleanse leader. So we might get her, right? And this is also during the fight when she fought Cusack. So we could get her. I'm expecting probably either her or Gowther. I don't think Emos will be here. If it is her, I think it would be something like with Escanor in Assault mode, where she's here now, and then about a month afterwards, we're probably going to get Cusack. That's what I'm. That's probably the more likely options. We're gonna get Merlin, and then we're gonna Cusack a month later. This Merlin's probably gonna more of a attack-based unit, right? And in honesty, we don't actually have a good Merlin. Yes, we do have Green Merlin, but she's rarely used. That's the thing. In all honesty, we need a new Merlin to have our Merlin representation because, you know, Merlin, that clap peaked it. I clapped actually pretty far with my mic. Merlin's a pretty cool character. Yeah, I think in all honesty, she's probably more of an attacking unit. Because she's one of the ones who fought Cusack. And then Cusack, of course, I'm hoping he does something that will replace Red Melaska on the team. Either replace Red Melaska or replace Droll, but I really hope she replaces Melaska. Or just something to take both of their places so he can take both of the roles. You can use him, Assault Meleus, and their Demon of your choice, right? I hope something like that happens because, in all honesty, the Assault Meleus is good. It's that he needs more demons to support him, right? So Cusack could be one of the ones that could come out and actually be good for the team. It just depends exactly what they do with him. And from what we know from what Cusack does, in all honesty, I think that he could replace Droll, in all honesty. He could actually replace Droll. Because he could do some things where... Actually, you don't have to do that at all. Because what if he makes it... What if he instead replaces Ramaska? Because if you remember, he took Gowther and made Gowther a doll basically where Gowther couldn't do anything at all. If he took that and represented that into a move somehow, where you could stop Yins from doing anything, like Oslo and Hawk, right? Hold on. If we go to Grand Khana's database, Oslo and Hawk, what they do with their ultimate is that they kick a unit completely out of the field, right? They completely take them out of the field so they're unable to do anything, ult gauge, nothing. You can't cleanse it. At least to my knowledge, you can't cleanse it. Don't get me wrong about that. Because you see here is Expel. It excludes her from the battle and skill targeting and lowers number of skills used by 1. I think that when Cusack comes out, he's probably going to have some form of Expel, right? Either on his cards or his ult. Because what he did to Gowther was basically Expel, where he made it where Gowther turned to a doll and couldn't do anything, right? If Gowther did anything, Gowther was dead. He was just dead. He fell apart, right? That's probably what Cusack's going to represent. That's going to be some representation, because that was an actual big moment in that fight. Because it was something where everyone was losing, they needed Gowther's help, and Gowther couldn't do anything because he would die otherwise, right? And everything. So that's what I think is probably going to happen. Is they're probably going to release Lolly Merlin this week, and then a month afterwards, they're probably like going to a month, like a half or a month, somewhere around there, release Cusack as the Holy War Festival, because they separate the festivals, right? Where we have the good festival, basically the good guys festival, and the bad guys festival with the one and then Assault Mode. So they're probably going to release Cusack a month after Lolly Merlin. Either that, or they're just going to release, they're just going to go there. I think those are the one the two is going to be released. We're probably not going to get the new Meliodas. We're definitely not going to get new Meliodas. We just got one. We're not going to get a Bond yet. At least I don't think we will. Yeah, we haven't reached a point in the story where we should get a new festival Bond. That's coming up. And the next story, actually, another thing that supports Merlin and Cusack, the next chapter should be Merlin the Cusack fight, right? The Merlin versus Cusack fight. That should be the next part of the story. That should be, right? So that's probably what they expect, right? In the stream. I probably won't be watching it because it's so late here. It happens in roughly, what time is it now? It happens when 24, 20. So it's going to be in 39 hours roughly. Yeah, it's in 39 hours roughly, which is at like 4 a.m. for me. It's like 4 to 5 a.m. and it's like a 3-hour stream. 2 to 3 hours, usually, isn't it? I think it is. This should tell me, right? 38 hours. It's 38 hours and 50 minutes. So I was correct. Okay, yeah. I expect Lolly Merlin and Cusack. That's who I'm expecting to be this this festival, and then a month afterwards we'll see Cusack, right? Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Bye bye.